Spin Mobile was started in the year 2020 by Victor Kiplagat and John Amogi. When John Amogi left employment in 2019, he always knew that he wanted to do systems. But later in the year, he teamed up with Victor and started discussing on which systems they would do.
We met and discussed and we agreed, why don't we do lending? So we decided we look for somebody who can give us $1 million shillings. But I realized it was very hard for anybody to trust you, especially when you've not proven the idea, there is no traction.
Later, when they hit the market with core banking systems, they realized it's not in demand as much as they thought.
I went for this meeting with this particular client, as usual, to go and present about lending systems. And this client told me that, Victor, I don't need lending systems. But right now, I am looking for a system that can be able to extract M-Pesa data from M-Pesa statements about my borrowers and can analyze that data for me, and I can use it for lending. 2 weeks later, we were back with an MVP. We came, we demoed the system, and the client liked it.
From a tech perspective, the most exciting things is being able to solve the most challenging problems for most MFIs, digital lenders, and anyone who is issuing loans out there.
That is when the proper journey of Spin Mobile started. A month later, COVID broke out in March of 2020. And to us, COVID was a blessing. When the world was desperate, most of the financial institutions were also desperate to continue lending, but they could not have a physical interaction with their clients. So basically, they were forced to digitize, including credit scoring, analysis of financial data, bank statements, M-Pesa statements. We took advantage of that and ambitiously drove a campaign. I remember I used to have probably 6 to 7 meetings every day. And God was so gracious. That particular year in 2020, myself and Jonah, with the support of our wives, we were able to sign up 70 institutions, and we grew revenue to about $1 million shillings month on month. It was now dawning on us that we are actually in business.
Since then, the company has grown, not only in terms of the number of clients, but also in revenue.
I remember the way we moved from Spin Crunch version 1, that Jonah single-handedly built it.
The first one was just dealt with them. Pesa and bank. The bank wasn't very strong. But then we came to realize that we needed to truly tackle the issue of banks very well, because as much as most people in Kenya per se transact on mobile money, or rather use mobile money for most of their transactions, we also needed to be able to analyze companies and extend the analysis to also personal bank statements. And that's where we truly become stronger now in banks.
From analyzing M-Pesa statements only to now bringing in bank statements, tills and pay bill statements, to working on version 2 of the solution, to the regional expansion. We are live in Tanzania, and I remember, also having some work in Ethiopia, in Uganda, and the discussions even in Rwanda. To working on combined analysis, where you can be able to extract data from M-Pesa statements, bank statements belonging to one individual, combine that data and analyze it as one, to building the analyst arena. Right now, we are building version 3.0 of Spin Crunch. And just being able to now increase more and more of alternative data in credit scoring, and empowering and helping the financial institutions to incorporate in their SMS data, social media screening, location data, bringing in AI models that can be able to help in insight, easy classifications, and more of just chatbots also for better utilization of that data.
We keep on expanding the system, and there is still more to come.
Here today we are celebrating 5 years and thanking God for that particular journey. I cannot say that it's been without challenges. We've had a fair share of challenges, But at least one of the things that I have learned is to fail forward. Really, like fall, yes, pick up the lessons and move on. I can just mention some of them. When we started off, we were not very keen on processes. And we had made an assumption that because we are serving financial institutions, they are paying us from interest from loans. So basically, it's not supposed to be vertical. We get a tax expert who advised us and is like, this service you're offering is supposed to be vertical. So we write to KRA and ask them to actually confirm to us that we are offering a non-vertical service. And in response, of course, after tribunal sitting, was a penalty of 2.5 million shillings. And you can see that can literally crush a small company that is growing. But they were gracious enough to give us a payment plan of 1 year, and we paid it off. And so we've learned the difficult, the hard way about things like backups and I think God was graciously teaching us some of the key lessons that we need to learn as an institution.
When Mobile was starting, it was only the founders who are working full-time. As we speak today, we have 21 team members. We have ensured that we have a culture. We are creating a culture within our team. And each year, we have consistently had a staff fun day or a staff retreat or a staff end of year party. Over the years, it has taken different forms, and these are staff-led activities. Last year, we decided that we wouldn't want to do fun activities only. We have incorporated wellness and capacity development into those activities. We had a tree planting exercise at Toy Primary School. At the end of the year, we also visited a children's home in Githurai 45, where the team had a full day with the children in the children's home and did a lot of activities with them. As a company, we're also passionate about mentoring the next generation of software engineers. And this year, in partnership with St. Paul's University, we held a campus tech bus where we mentored over 100 students to get involved in coding and software engineering. Having seen this company since inception and how far we've come, I'm really excited about the next 5 years.
And as they say that customer is king, and listening to your customer is actually the best way of growing your business. SpinCrunch, as it were, was actually an idea from a client. And even the feedback and the growth that we have seen within the product is because we listen to our customers. And I really pray that even going forward, we will take more time to listen to our customers and be able to incorporate their feedback into our product. We've had great referrals from our clients. Today, our business, of the clients that we sign up on a monthly basis, I can say more than 70% are referrals. And the other 30% being cold calls and maybe our sales team going out and looking for these particular clients. So we've had clients who love Spin, they refer us. Whenever they move from one organization to another, they go there and they open a door for us in that particular organization. And I truly appreciate that.
I think the future is very bright for Spin, and I'm very, very excited to be part of this and to be running the team. And I look forward to the future, because Spin is not only a data analytics company, it's a business and a tech company that's really trying to solve real life problems.